Hello at LTM Reviews, where I get you caught up on the oldest movies. Let's talk about Scooby-Doo. I have some sort of nostalgic connection with Scooby-Doo, for some who don't know. I grew up with the cartoons. I remember going to daycare, watching some of the I grew up in a daycare back in Clinton. But they would always show the Scooby-Doo cartoons, and they would show them constantly, especially the movies. Well, today I'm gonna show you the first Scooby-Doo live-action movie from 2002. So in the live-action movie, you got Scooby and the gang. Like in the beginning, they start haunting things, but then for some reason they didn't really explain that much why. They split up, and then months later or years later, they come back, and there's this guy who says, "Hey, we're gonna need your help on this island because we got a ghost to solve on this big giant tiki island, and we need your help." So they bring back the whole gang, and now it's up to Scooby and the gang to figure out to solve this mystery while Shaggy falls in love with a girl. And then there's just some sort of subplot or plot involving there's like this machine or thing, ancient thing that takes your soul and put it into somebody else's body, and it's kind of confusing. I couldn't follow it myself. It was all over the place. But how's the movie? It's a pretty cheesy movie. I'll just let that out. It's not horrible, and I will say it's just kind of awkward and dull. Like I said, the CGI effects on the monsters and stuff are pretty cheesy and pretty low budget. I know this is 2002, and this is still during the time when computer animation was still getting into fruition and stuff. Hand-drawn animations phasing in, computer animations phasing out, or hand-drawn animations phasing out, CG animations phasing in. Okay, I got that. Okay, yeah, you get my point. But still, I mean, you had movies like Shrek and Ice Age at the same time, and their animation, and especially the effects of the Roland Emmerich movies like Godzilla and the 1998 movie, and even Independence Day, did have 10 times better quality and CGI than this film did. I mean, this is just cheesy and really, really bad. The acting is pretty awkward. I do like the guy who played Scooby-Doo. I think it's Frank Welker or something. I can't remember. But Matthew Lillard does a pretty decent job as Shaggy. The rest, like Freddie Prinze Jr. and the girls that play Daphne and Velma, don't really do much for me. They're not horrible, and I know they're trying. It's just I don't feel very much emotion, or I don't feel funny or anything. I don't feel any emotion or care for these characters. The story, like I said, is all over the place. The soundtrack, on the other hand, as an early 2000s kid growing up, I actually really didn't mind the soundtrack. It's dated nowadays, but I'll give the movie this. The soundtrack and the hip-hop and stuff is not too bad, especially the song in the intro, which I've been looking all over for. The songs, the rest, they're okay. I can at least say that. The jokes go from bad to just not funny at all. I mean, I will say I did laugh at least once or twice, like at least somewhere in the beginning, but that's about it. Overall, Scooby-Doo is just a bland adaptation of the original cartoon done wrong. Now, there was a sequel after this, which I think for most people, actually, some say it is better, but it's not really saying much. The Rotten Tomatoes doesn't really think that, and well, we got another an animated Scooby-Doo movie that's going to star like a Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe. So that's the best for Scooby-Doo. And Scooby-Doo's been around for so long that it's getting a lot of adaptations and other variations over the years, like more cartoons and more movies and stuff. And there would be a couple TV movies that did air on Cartoon Network called The Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster, which I may talk about sometime in the future, as well as the second movie, Monsters Unleashed. But we'll have to see. So overall, Scooby-Doo, it just isn't a good movie at all. Kids, it's fine. But it's just too stupid for teens and adults. I'll be honest. If you like this film growing up, and if you enjoy it, I completely understand. We all can't help what we like. But as for me, looking back on this film as an adult, it just didn't grab me like I used to. So, Scooby-Doo, I'm just going to give a 4 out of 10. It's not horrible, but it's not good either. So, that's my thoughts on Scooby-Doo. Hope y'all enjoyed this review. Before we go, I just want to announce that after this episode, next time, it's the 100th episode. Yeah, I'm really excited. 100th episode. It's a big milestone for me because even though I've had 2 YouTube channels, one that got me hacked, and this one that I'm in now, all together, if I count all my reviews together and the next time's review, that will be all together of all my videos is 100. And I'm really excited because I've been waiting for this day for a long time. So to start the occasion, what I'm gonna do is, now maybe after the video's over, or maybe I may post a YouTube video on it, I'm gonna put 10 movies on a video, and 10 movies, the ones that have been mostly requested to do, and put them all together, and you all have to choose one movie for me to review next time on the show. So I don't know what the movies are yet. I'm gonna see how many requests I've been getting a lot, and maybe give me some opinions and stuff. But you know, like I said, really excited for 100th episode. Still working on Mean Tasia 3000, and I don't know when I'll post the video, but I know for a fact that I will. So see you guys next time. Really excited. This is LTM signing out. Blah 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 blah. Comment below. Let me know. Subscribe. Like. Share. This is LTM signing out, and I'll see you guys on the 100th episode.
It's not going anywhere. Shit.
Ready? Go!